Welcome to Bow News Network. We're actually taking a closer look at affiliate marketing and all of the different elements that are actually going into being able to be present across all these different devices that are now available for affiliates. One of the paradigm shifts that we're noticing, and we've actually seen it in the last 12 months, is that there's actually been a shift year over year, almost 20% year over year, as far as mobile surpassing desktop engagement. And that actually signifies a significant amount of opportunities for affiliates to actually gain new market share across the board across a lot of different devices. So the real subject of this video, and if you actually stay tuned to the very end of this video, you'll actually be able to learn quite a bit as far as what is actually happening in the mobile landscape, as well as the area as far as influencers and how the importance of influencers is to affiliates and affiliate marketing in 2021. As we get closer into the influencer marketplace and its impact into the affiliate marketing space, we take a closer look at a lot of different areas as far as what's called rich data, as well as deeper metrics, as well as also traditional methodologies of taking a look at what's working for your marketing channel. So let's take a closer look, first of all, as far as the influence of the mobile engagement year over year. And we can actually see that there's a 20% year over year increase, and that's actually engaging a paradigm shift in mobile engagement for affiliates. And as we already know, cookies primarily work on desktop devices, whereas for apps and mobile apps, we actually have third-party platforms, mostly MMPs, which are known as mobile measurement partners, that try to gather a lot more information as far as what's actually happening in the area of the customer journey through the app, as far as what's actually capturing attention, what is actually resonating with a consumer, as well as just getting a general idea as far as what's actually happening with the consumer as they engage with your app and your product. One of the elements that we take a closer look at is building long-lasting relationships, and this is a key to affiliate success. So we take a closer look at what's called rich data, and in the affiliate space, rich data is critical to actually being able to know your current audience, and also to have touch point engagement as far as analysis of different touch points along the path of that consumer journey, but when they actually engage with your product. So most affiliates are aware of Google Analytics with any campaign, but once we start to engage with influencers, we have to pull away from what's called affiliate tunnel vision. And with affiliate tunnel vision, what actually happens on a lot of occasions is that we actually start to shift away from the usual short-term goal, where we engage in a campaign, we get feedback in a very, very relative short period of time, which translates into us knowing as far as clicks per campaign, as well as the return or the ROI on a campaign. And usually in a traditional marketing channel, this could translate into more of a short-term window as far as being able to gather all of the key metrics within a shorter period of time. One of the elements of that as we gravitate more into the mobile space, more affiliates are actually turning to influencers, but they actually have to limit their traditional mindset as far as affiliate tunnel vision, and actually shift to more long-term view. So with the success in the influencer space, we always recommend that affiliates shift away from their tunnel vision as far as looking at short-term tracking, as well as short-term ROI, to look more long-term. When we say long-term, we're looking primarily at different touch points along the customer loop, And in doing so, we can actually see as far as customer retention, we see branding effect. We also see as far as different levels of engagement, more long-lasting engagement. So when we take a closer look at the influencers and that those opportunities across cross devices for affiliates, we can actually see that by limiting your tunnel vision for short-term goals, and if you have the capacity and the capital to stay in the long term with influencers, you can actually derive higher returns, and you'll actually be able to optimize your current partnerships with marketing channels and make them smarter, which leads to more long-term ROI and also higher returns. The influencer space is a little bit tricky because you're actually looking at possibly 10 to 15 different touch points in the customer loop. And in doing so, that actually opens up a lot more opportunities for you to actually take a closer look and see how the consumer is actually engaging with your affiliate product. And that's very important. When we take a look at touch points, we're actually looking at review sites. We're also looking at video sharing sites. We're looking at social media as well as blogging sites. And that means there are more opportunities for you to be present in the customer loop as an affiliate marketer. And that is very, very important because by being present, you're actually able to get more feedback and you're actually able to get more rich data on the influencer side, whereas you can easily get rich data on the more traditional side as far as CPA or CPM campaign for affiliate marketing. But as we see this more of a paradigm shift from year over year, which is 20% at this juncture for 2021 of mobile overtaking desktop, it's important for us to take a closer look at influencers on different social media platforms and what that can translate to the long-term return on investment for your product as an affiliate marketer, and also being able to succeed in the affiliate space. So if we look further at what we're actually talking about, it basically means that taking all of this data and deeper metrics is going to allow you to be able to be more present in the mobile space, meaning that you're going to have more opportunities to engage in what's called that just-in-time purchase window, where even though you have various touch points in the customer loop that are actually overlapping at different times, whether it be social media or whether it be review sites or blogging sites. These are all touch points that may be overlapping, but in the long term, you may see that actually you have what's called just-in-time purchases accumulating along those overlaps, and influencers will allow you to actually be more present in various different types of opportunities, which will allow you to engage more with your consumer, which will be able to build trust. Now, on the level of trust, it's very important to know that in the influencer marketplace, when you actually try to engage a new partnership with an influencer, a lot of times these influencers actually want to know that they have actually engaged with your product before, because in the influencer space, it is so easy for you to lose trust of your audience. And if you approach a partnership with a new channel, a new influencer channel, then it's going to be very important that most times those influencers are very, very picky about the products and the partnerships that they form, simply because they are constantly in a battle to maintain the trust and authenticity of their audience. So by pitching your product directly to them, they are actually vouching for your for you and your product. So a lot of times influencers will not take on a partnership unless they have actually used the product themselves, they have engaged with their audience, maybe perhaps with a similar product, and that goes to the argument of whether do you want to create a campaign with an influencer, or do you want to possibly engage with a sponsorship. So there are going to be different options as far as whether you're working on a CPA basis, CPM basis, or a general sponsorship. But it's very, very important that once you start working with influencers as an affiliate marketer, that you actually know exactly the audience that you're going to be engaging with, because if you're hoping to form a partnership with that influencer, whether it be in a travel space, or perhaps nutrition space, or any other space, that the influencer is going to be very, very keen on whether they know your product, they've tried your product, they can speak authentically to their audience, and they don't want in any way to tarnish the trust and the authentic relationship that they have with their audience, because on any given day they're constantly on shaky ground in losing that trust, possibly with their audience. So these are just a few tips that you can learn as far as engaging in the mobile space, as far as being a more successful affiliate with engaging in the influencer market. So we want to get this information out to you. We do hope that you get more just-in-time purchases with this information. Remember, it's all about touch points, being more present and being more into the customer loop. You're going to have the tendency to always want to engage engage and acquire rich data from your campaign with an affiliate tunnel vision. Most affiliates in very, very early stages of their venture or their journey, they adopt a tunnel vision that is very, very short-term scope and a short-term vision, as far as simply gathering information as far as how many clicks they purchased, to what they were able to produce as far as returns. But once we go into the mobile engagement space and we start to engage with influencers, which have a significant amount of power once you actually know how to use them, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, or any of the social media channels. This can mean that you're actually going to be increasing your scope as far as looking more towards a long-term partnership, and you're trying to tweak that partnership to make it smarter, which will mean that you'll possibly increase with higher returns over the long term. So we do hope that you're able to achieve your benchmarks. Please stay tuned to our next video as far as affiliate marketing and internet marketing. We try to make these videos on a timely basis, so by all means go ahead. If this has been productive for you, hit that subscription bell and a notification bell for our next video on affiliate marketing. We're going to be making an ongoing series as far as affiliate marketing, and we're going to be venturing into a lot of exciting material in the future as far as different ways that you can incentivize the experience for your consumer and actually engage them more into having a relationship with your product, and going forward to actually increasing increasing your likelihood of finding very, very solid partnerships that will lead to higher returns for your business. So we hope that this has actually helped you, and we will continue to put together these videos just for you, our affiliates, so that you can actually be successful online. And do keep in mind, be completely obsessed with affiliate marketing. It means that you have to engage on a lot of different levels, and you have to be consistently shifting from affiliate tunnel vision to more long term. So as long as you keep those key metrics in mind and those benchmarks in mind as far as putting together campaigns to promote your products online, then we hope this information will help you and serve you well. And thank you for watching Bound News Network. Have a great day.